Our home is more than just a physical space. It is a reflection of who we are. Every detail, colors, furniture, organization, conveys a bit of our identity, our values, and even our beliefs. After all, our home expresses our essence, showing the world how we live and what we consider important. Now imagine looking at your own home as a mirror of your spiritual life. Does your house reflect that you are chosen? Does it convey peace, faith, and the presence of God? Or is it merely filled with material things, disconnected from what truly matters? This reflection leads us to an essential point. Our home not only reveals our identity, but can also bear witness to our calling. So, does the environment where you live reveal that you're chosen? The concept of a chosen one being chosen means being someone set apart for a special purpose, someone endowed with unique gifts or called to a greater mission. This idea is present in various cultures, religions, and narratives throughout history, where certain people stand out not merely for their abilities, but for the impact they have on the world by fulfilling a divine or significant purpose. A chosen one is not necessarily someone perfect, but someone equipped and guided toward a specific calling. Often, such individuals face challenges, tests, and trials, but their determination and faith lead them to fulfill their mission. Examples of chosen ones. Throughout history, Moses, chosen to free the Israelites from slavery in Egypt, leading them toward the Promised Land. His journey was marked by miracles and a direct calling from God. David, from a simple shepherd to king of Israel, David was chosen by God to rule and became a symbol of faith and courage, defeating Goliath and establishing a lasting kingdom. Jesus Christ, for Christians, the greatest of the chosen ones, sent to save humanity and teach about God's love, grace, and truth. Joan of Arc, a young French peasant who claimed to have received a divine calling to lead armies and free France, playing a crucial role in the 100 Years' War. Mahatma Gandhi, chosen to guide India to independence through non-violent resistance, demonstrating the power of non-violence and commitment to a higher purpose. Chosen to lead the civil rights movement in the USA, championing racial equality and social justice based on Christian principles of love and non-violence. The home as a reflection of the soul. Our home is an extension of ourselves. The way we organize it, decorate it, and live within it directly reflects our thoughts, emotions, and energy. The theory that our external environment is a mirror of our inner world suggests that everything around us, from furniture arrangement to the smallest decorative details, embodies our identity and influences our well-being, the environment and emotional state. Just as a soul can be light and balanced or burdened and turbulent, our home can convey order and peace or disorganization and chaos. For example, messy and disorganized spaces may reflect a confused, overwhelmed, or anxious state of mind. Clean and organized spaces clearly indicate mental clarity, purpose, and balance. Decorating with old or broken objects can symbolize holding on to the past or struggling to move forward. Well-ventilated, well-lit, and harmonious environments encourage a positive, productive mindset. The unconscious impact of organization and decoration. Often we do not realize how much our home influences our mood, productivity, and even our spirituality. The placement of furniture can affect the flow of energy and even create invisible barriers to new opportunities. Colors and lighting. Dark tones and poorly lit spaces can create a sense of fatigue and sadness, while light colors and natural light promote lightness and well-being. Order and energy flow. Feng Shui, for example, teaches that the arrangement of furniture can either favor or block vital energy, chui, affecting our motivation and inner peace. Objects and symbolism. Photos, paintings, books and ornaments reveal our opinions and priorities. What is displayed in your home conveys what you truly value. Does your home reflect who you are? If our home is a reflection of the soul, looking at it can be a profound exercise in self-knowledge. What does your environment say about you? Does it demonstrate peace, organization, and a clear purpose, or does it transmit confusion, anxiety, and stagnation? Signs that the home of a chosen one is different. The home of a chosen one bears subtle and sometimes explicit marks indicating that someone with a spiritual or intellectual connection lives there. More than a physical space, the environment reflects the purpose, values, and energy of its inhabitant. Certain signs make this home special, whether through the atmosphere it conveys, the objects it contains, or the impact it has on those who visit. 1. Objects and symbols of spiritual connection. The presence of certain elements can reveal the resident's spiritual depth. Some examples include sacred or philosophical books, Bibles, spiritual texts, works on purpose and personal development, candles, incense or essential oils, elements that help create an atmosphere of introspection and elevation, paintings and sculptures with spiritual meaning, images that invoke faith, the pursuit of knowledge, or figures of inspiration, a space for prayer or meditation, a dedicated spot for reflection, devotion, or connection with the divine. 2. Environments that transmit peace. A chosen one's home exudes a unique sense of tranquility, reflected in the harmony of the spaces, choice of colors, and furniture arrangement. Soft colors and balanced lighting convey serenity and warmth. Organization and cleanliness indicate a space where peace and mental clarity are priorities. Presence of nature. Plants, water fountains, or natural elements bring life and renewal into the space. 3. A space that inspires creativity. Chosen ones often have a calling to create, innovate, or teach. Their homes reflect this creative energy. Libraries or bookshelves filled with knowledge, a visible thirst for learning with well-chosen and organized books, inspiring environments, a well-appointed office, an area for writing, art, or music, showing a nurturing of intellect and creativity, details that tell stories, travel souvenirs, diaries, musical instruments, or any item representing unique experiences and lessons. 4. An air of mystery and depth. The home of a chosen one may not always be conventional. It can have a touch of mystery, a sense of introspection that challenges common norms. This is reflected in minimalist spaces, yet loaded with meaning. Few objects, each with deep symbolic value, art and decor that invite reflection, written quotes, abstract paintings, or symbols that spark the search for answers. A feeling that something greater is happening. Visitors sense they are in a special place, as though the home were a portal to a higher experience. Does your home reveal that you are chosen? If a home is a reflection of the soul, then the environment around you can say a lot about your identity and purpose. Does your home convey peace, inspiration, and spirituality? Does it reveal that someone with a special calling lives there? A chosen one transforms their home not just into a refuge, but into a space that reflects their mission in the world. The energy of the home. A home is not merely a physical space, it carries the energy of those who live in it. Each room has a unique vibration that can convey peace, inspiration, warmth, or even mystery. For someone chosen, the home is not just a refuge, but a reflection of a higher purpose. 1. The home's energy and the greater purpose. A home with an elevated purpose is not only well decorated or organized, but also carries a presence that affects everyone who enters. Some characteristics of a home with special energy include atmosphere of serenity and spirituality. The environment feels light, fostering peace and reflection, order and harmony. Even without luxury, organization and cleanliness show care and intention. Presence of inspirational elements, motivational quotes, books of wisdom, meaningful art, and symbols of faith. Spaces dedicated to inner connection, a corner for prayer, meditation, or moments of introspection. 2. What do visitors feel upon entering? The energy of a home is not perceived solely with the eyes, but with the heart. How do people feel when they visit your home? Warmth, a home that conveys love and comfort, where people feel welcome as though wrapped in an invisible embrace. Inspiration, a space that sparks new ideas, where visitors leave with reflections and a sense of personal growth. Mystery, some homes carry an enigmatic air that piques curiosity and respect, as though something profound is happening there. 3. The energy you cultivate at home. The energy of a home is not merely abstract. It is created by the habits, thoughts, and interests of its residents. Some ways to keep the vibration elevated include positive words and thoughts. Avoid arguments, harsh words, and negative vibrations. Music, scents, and natural light. Soft sounds, incense, essential oils and well-lit spaces help purify the environment. Gratitude and purpose. When a home is nurtured with love and intention, it becomes a sanctuary for spiritual growth. What does your home say about you? If someone walked into your home today, what would they feel? Does your home reflect your calling and purpose? The home of a chosen one does not need to be remodeled or perfect, but it should radiate an energy that touches and transforms those who pass through it. Books and knowledge present in the space. A chosen one's home is not just a place for rest, but also for continuous growth and learning. Those with a greater purpose often have a constant need to seek wisdom through books, symbols, or objects representing knowledge and spirituality. What is present in a home reveals much about the aspirations and inner development of those who live there. 1. Books that mark the journey of a chosen one. Knowledge is transformative, and chosen ones usually possess a collection of books that reflect their quest for understanding and truth. Common themes include sacred and spiritual texts, the Bible, the Quran, the Vedas, or any scripture guiding the resident's life and faith. Philosophy and self-discovery, works by Plato, Aristotle, Carl Jung, Eckhart Tolle, and others. History and biographies of great leaders. Lives of figures such as Moses, Jesus, Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Joan of Arc, and others who left their mark on history. Psychology and personal development. Books on human behavior, emotional intelligence, and the power of the mind. Science and spirituality. Studies on quantum physics, consciousness, and the connection between science and faith. These books are not merely supplemental, they are sources of inspiration and growth, frequently accessed and filled with notes and reflections. 2. Symbols of learning and spiritual growth. In addition to books, the home of a chosen one may contain other objects that reflect their journey of learning, notebooks and journals, where they record ideas, prayers, reflections, and plans for the future, mind maps and notes, renewal phrases, study outlines, or personal goals posted on boards or in notebooks. Symbolic objects, candles, crystals, sacred images, rosaries, or other symbols representing their faith and journey. Tools for writing or creation, a space to record thoughts, write texts, or compose something meaningful. 3. The library as a portal to wisdom. In the home of a chosen one, the library, or even a small bookshelf, is not just a collection of books, but a portal to new dimensions of knowledge. It reflects the resident's interests and level of consciousness. There's more than mere entertainment. It contains material that expands the mind. It is always growing. New titles are continually added because the thirst for learning never ends. It is accessible and inviting, not something untouchable, but a living space where knowledge is constantly explored. What does your home say about your level of wisdom? If the books and objects around you reflect your journey, what do they reveal about you? Does your home inspire growth, learning, and evolution? Chosen ones know that the mind needs nourishment just as much as the soul, and their environment reflects that truth, the organization and flow of the home. The way a chosen one organizes their home is no accident. Every detail reflects their mindset, values, and mission. Whether through minimalism or collecting, the arrangement of objects in the environment shows how this person engages with the world, their thoughts, and their priorities. 1. Minimalism or collecting. Chosen ones tend to embrace one of these two styles depending on their personality and purpose, conscious minimalism. Some prefer a cleaner, more streamlined environment, keeping only the essentials. This style reflects mental clarity, material detachment, and a deeper focus on spirituality or inner wisdom. Meaningful collecting. Others gather symbolic items such as books, travel souvenirs, spiritual artifacts, or historical objects. For them, each piece holds a story and represents a lesson learned. What sets a chosen one apart from a mere hoarder is the intention behind the objects. When everything present carries a meaning or purpose, the space remains harmonious and aligned with their mission. 2. The home's flow and the resident's mindset. The arrangement of furniture and objects in a home reflects how a person views life and organizes their thoughts. Open and fluid spaces suggest a free, adaptable mind focused on growth. Those who seek conscious growth usually avoid clutter and create environments where energy can flow without blockages. Overloaded and chaotic environments may indicate a confused mind, full of worries and distractions, hindering clarity and productivity. Well-defined zones, a space for work, another for rest, and another for spirituality. This organization shows discipline and an understanding of the different areas of life. 3rd order, as a reflection of the mission. How a home is organized can also reveal how aligned the resident is with their mission. A chosen one typically maintains their environment so that it facilitates productivity and learning, fosters peace and introspection, represents their greater purpose, whether in work, spirituality, or service to others. What does the organization of your home say about you? Look around you. Does your home reflect clarity or confusion? Are your objects there for a reason, or do they simply occupy space? Chosen ones understand that their environment impacts their journey, and they use organization as a tool to manifest their mission. Elements that indicate a greater calling. The home of someone with a higher calling often contains symbolic elements that reflect their spiritual, intellectual, and historical journey. These items are not merely decorative, they carry deep meaning, serving as reminders of their mission and connection to something greater. 1. Spiritual and esoteric items. People with a destined purpose often include objects in their homes that represent their faith, protection, and quest for wisdom. Some common examples: sacred texts, Bibles, Torahs, Qurans, Vedas, Sutras, or any book that guides their spiritual path. candles and incense, used for purification, meditation, and creating an atmosphere of peace and elevated energy. Crystals and stones symbolize balance, protection, and connection with the earth's energy. Quartz, amethyst, and obsidian are common in spiritually attuned homes. Talismans and protective symbols, the evil eye, hamsa, cross, pentagram, religious medals, or any object believed to bring good energy and protection. Altars or meditation corners, areas reserved for prayer, reflection, or spiritual connection. 2. Historical and philosophical elements. Many individuals with a higher calling hold great value for knowledge and history. This is reflected in the objects they choose for their homes. Ancient maps or globes represent a connection to the world and the pursuit of knowledge beyond borders. Statues or busts of influential figures, Socrates, Buddha, Jesus, Gandhi, among others who have shaped humanity. Artifacts from ancient cultures, Egyptian, Greek, Celtic, or indigenous replicas, reflecting admiration for civilizations that have left spiritual and intellectual legacies. 3. Colors, artwork, and other symbolic elements. The colors and images in an environment also speak volumes about a person's calling. Soft, neutral colors, shades like white, beige, and light blue convey peace and spirituality. Deep, vibrant colors, purple, gold, indigo, and red, are often linked to spiritual leadership, mystery, and divine connection. Frames with promises or inspiring quotes, words of wisdom, biblical teachings, or philosophical insights, abstract or symbolic art, paintings that represent concepts like balance, light and shadow, or sacred symbols. Does your home reveal your calling? The elements present in a home can say a great deal about someone's path and mission. Does your home contain symbols of inspiration, spirituality, and purpose? Each object can be a reminder of your journey and a reflection of the destiny you're building. How to discover what your home says about you. Our home is a reflection of our mind, emotions, and purpose. Every object, every room, and even the way we organize our space reveals clues about who we are and what we value. Finding out what your home says about you can be a revealing exercise in self-discovery and an opportunity to align your environment with your higher calling. 1. An exercise to observe and interpret your home's clues. Grab a notebook or notepad and walk through your home, examining details with an analytical eye. Answer the questions below to interpret the clues your space offers. The energy of the environment. When you enter your home, what's your first impression? Peace, fatigue, inspiration, overwhelm? Does the environment feel light or heavy? Is there good circulation of air and natural light, or are the spaces closed off and dark? Organization and arrangement of objects. Are your rooms organized or cluttered? Is there an excess of purposeless items, or does each piece hold special meaning? Do your furniture and decorations reflect your personality and values? Symbols and inspirational elements. Does your home contain spiritual symbols, books, or elements that reflect growth and wisdom? Are there motivational quotes, inspiring artwork, or souvenirs of significant moments? Is there a space dedicated to reflection, study, or prayer? Most and least used rooms. Which spaces do you use most and how do you feel in them? Is there a corner of your home that's forgotten or neglected? What might that symbolize in your life? 2. How to transform your home to align it with your purpose. After analyzing your home, make small changes so your environment better reflects your calling and essence. A few suggestions. Remove what doesn't add value. Broken objects, clutter, and meaningless items drain your energy. Let go of what doesn't contribute to your mission. Create a space for connection. Set aside a corner for meditation, reading, or reflection where you can reconnect with your essence. Harmonize the energy of the environment. Use plants, proper lighting, gentle scents, and colors that convey peace and motivation. Organize in a functional way. Your home should make your routine easier and inspire productivity, growth, and spirituality. Add symbols of your purpose. Through books, art, messages, or objects that remind you of your mission in the world. Conclusion. Your home can be an extension of your destiny. By observing and transforming your environment with intention, you align your energy, your mindset, and your journey. What is your home saying about you today? And more importantly, what do you want it to reveal about who you are becoming? Throughout this reflection, we explored how a home mirrors the soul and each person's purpose. We saw that the place where we live reveals much about our thoughts, emotions, and life mission. From the way we organize our spaces to the spiritual and intellectual symbols we display, everything communicates something about who we are and what we understand. Those who are chosen, people with a higher calling, tend to have homes that radiate peace, inspiration, and depth. They are environments that clearly reflect clarity, purpose, and a constant quest for growth. But to know what your home says about you, you must observe it attentively and intentionally. Now, I ask you, what does your home reveal about you? Does it convey the energy, wisdom, and purpose that you carry? Or are there aspects that need adjustment so your home is more aligned with your true essence? Look around and do this analysis. What signals is your home sending out? What needs to be transformed so it better reflects your identity and your purpose? Share your findings in the comments. Let us know what you discovered about your home and what changes you plan to make. Let's work together to create environments that strengthen our journey and express who we truly are.